A variable is a named value or container that can hold a data value or reference to a value in computer programming. It's a way to store and manipulate data in a program. Variables can represent different types of data, such as numbers, text, or Boolean values. They are used to store values that may change throughout the execution of a program. In most programming languages, variables have a specific data type, which defines the type of data that can be stored in the variable, as well as the operations that can be performed on it. Some examples of data types include integers, floating point numbers, strings, and Boolean values. To use a variable in a program, you need to declare it by specifying its name and data type. You can then assign a value to the variable, and use it in operations or calculations. The value stored in a variable can be changed as the program executes, allowing the program to respond to different inputs and conditions. Types of variable. In computer programming, there are several types of variables that you can use to store data. The most common types of variables include numeric variables. These variables are used to store numeric values such as integers, decimals, and floating point numbers. Numeric variables can be used to perform arithmetic operations, such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. String variables. These variables are used to store text data, such as names, addresses, and other textual information. String variables can be used for text manipulation and processing, such as concatenation and comparison. Boolean variables. These variables can only have two possible values, true or false. They are used to represent logical conditions and decisions in a program. Array variables. These variables are used to store multiple values of the same data type in a single variable. Arrays can be used to store lists of data, such as sets of numbers or text values. Object variables. These variables are used to store complex data structures that contain multiple values and methods. Object variables are used in object-oriented programming, which is a programming paradigm that focuses on creating objects that interact with each other to solve complex problems. Pointer variables. These variables are used to store memory addresses that point to other variables or data structures in a program. Pointer variables are used in low-level programming and memory management to optimize program performance. These are some of the most common types of variables used in programming, but there are many other types of variables that can be used depending on the programming language and application requirements.